You know, where the fuck Dub at, man? Where the fuck he go?
Here I am. You looking for me?
Yo ass is fine.
That got Dub, and I'm back with another video. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Deuce from the... Me and my big bro. Yeah, fuck this milk. He said he gonna teach me how to wrestle, man. I'm gonna win the belt.
Cause I'm back for ya.
The boy Dub Deuce in the building.
What up, what up, what up? It is That Guy Dub, and I'm back with another video. How y'all doing? At the end of the day, shouting, I'm good money. We are back in the building. We got another special guest in the building. My man, Kinney Wayne. What's going on, brother?
Man, what happening?
Chilling, man. You said I'm glad to have you on, man. I just wanted to pick your brain about you said with the music industry, your top 50 lists, things of that nature, man. You say you down?
Oh yeah, I'm with it.
Okay, well, first off, you said let's let the people know who you are and what you got going on in your life.
Man, I'm Kinney Wayne, CEO of Top of the Line Records, man. You might know me from having to sing out with the Reach the Loon and School the G. You might know me from my single with T-Rail. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, I just work all over through the city, be producing a lot. Just in and out studio working.
Can't be mad at that. Okay, well, let's touch on, you said let's touch on, I guess we'll start off with this top 50 list. How come nobody from the South was mentioned in this so-called top 5? So what's your opinion on that?
It's probably the same as it always been. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna put it like it's politics, man. You already know it's politics. New York, California is gonna always be politics. They're gonna try to leave us out. But right now, we're doing pretty good in the music industry, even though they might not want to say it. You know?
I mean, you're absolutely right. Because, like, to me personally, because anybody that you send that I talk to, you cannot have a top 5 without putting Andre 3000 in that top 5. That's just me personally. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
facts.
I mean, we've got so many stellar artists from the South that should have been high on that top 50 list. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even really a Ja Rule fan like that either. But the fact that he wasn't on it, even though as many bangers as he done had, you know what I'm saying? Like, how he make the list? You know what I'm saying?
Well, you gotta know 50 put his foot down. You know what I'm saying? 50 put his foot down, made some jokes, you know what I'm saying? You know what the turnout is when you get 50 on you. You know what I'm saying? The turnout ain't good when you get 50 on you, man.
Right. Okay. Well, you segueing off of that, you being a CEO and everything like that. You're in the studio with countless artists and things like that. Okay, when somebody comes to you and in their head they think they have the dopest project in the world, and it's mediocre at best, how do you break the news to them that they're not as good and they might need to go back to the drawing board?
It's not really that. It's like, bro, you can have some bullshit. But if you can market it to the right people and market the right way, bullshit blows up too. So,
I know, like every now and again you'll hear certain sounds in your head, and it'll make you think of a certain song. And I don't remember what the sound was, but for some reason I got on YouTube after I got home, and I'm like, shout and move to the left. And I'm like, why is that shit in my head?
Yeah, but it's like, man, speaking of YouTube, man, I watched George Clinton today on YouTube, man, and he was saying some crazy shit about like how you saying like you might not know, like you might think that shit garbage, but he look forward to hearing motherfuckers whose shit is garbage and people think they garbage. He like that be the next one,
right?
Like, cause they work ethic gonna be harder than the motherfucker who think they already made it there and they good and all that. They work ethic might not be there though.
Right. So along with that, say somebody comes to you and they pay for studio time or this, that, and the third.
Oh, my brother said you don't
Their song is all over the place. You said the lyrics are trash. They can't ride the beat. It's like, how do you? Because because they pay for a set amount of time. So how is it? How hard is it for you to conduct that artist to get them from the pen and pad they wrote on this morning to get it to where you can be like, all right, I can say that I mastered this or mix and mastered this down to where you're happy enough, even with a project you don't necessarily believe in, but you did enough coaching to get it to where we're like, all right, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, sometimes that's just how it gotta be though. Like, I'm gonna coach you through it. It might not be the best song, but we're gonna get through it. Like, you on your time now. You paid time for this now. and I'm gonna want my points when it's all over with.
I know that's right.
Like if I get to shooting off and getting your ideas and I basically produce that album, I'm gonna be wanting my points off of that too.
I know that's right.
But I understand what you're saying. Like sometimes, man, you gotta block it out. You just gotta block it out and work.
You said like I always wanted to ask this question, and do not take this the wrong way, but it's just like, is that still considered being real? Because you said like, yeah, you're still giving them a product, but it's not something you necessarily believe in. That's one thing I never understood about producing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I try not to get into that because it's like I understand a lot of stuff that I didn't think would make it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not, and then I had a lot of stuff that I didn't like that I done made myself, and other folks gravitated to it and was like, man, that's it. So it might not be for who you might be making it for. You just gotta figure out your lane of who you making it for and who gonna gravitate to your music.
And you know what? That answer right there was perfect. You said I got to give you your props on that. That was an awesome answer. It wasn't a political answer. It was a straight up answer. I like that, brother. That you said that was cool. I like that.
Yeah, man. Cause I've been in the studio with bro like somebody doing opera on gangster beats, and like when I I'm like you when he told me what he was finna do, I was like, man, I don't know how this gonna work. But then when he finished, man, I'm like, man, that thing is something nice. Like, I don't know how you come up with that idea. So you just never know, man.
Okay. You said, have you ever, I guess, messed with an artist and then after they left you, they may have taken off? Because I know right now in the news, what's going on is the DJ Self feels a way that I guess Cardi B didn't give him the love back when he's, I guess, the one who discovered her or whatever. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah, it goes vice versa. But hey, it depends on what you're doing it for first. Like a lot of times I'm trying to help somebody out, or a lot of times I want to see this person do better. So it's not effective if you leave me and you blow up. Like, bro, I just want to see you do better anyway. I don't care how you did better. If you did better without me, fine. If you did better with me, fine. Like, long as I see you doing better.
Right.
Like, I ain't no hater like that. I just want to see you do better.
Right. It's like, I guess I didn't look at it like that because I wasn't thinking about necessarily being a hater. It's just like, okay, because
I get what you're saying. Like, you get the backlash. You get the backlash. If you spend the money on it, you know what I'm saying, then you put your effort into it, and then somebody take their talent somewhere else, and then they blow up, and really you put them in a predicament. Yeah, it kind of messes with you, but hey, like, at the end of the day, what do you do this for? Do you do this for them, or do you do music? You got a love for music, or you just doing this for some money? Like, I love music. It didn't matter sometimes if I made some money off of it, if I didn't make no money off of it. I was going to do it anyway.
Right. You said recently you said something on Facebook, and I saw it and I liked it. And I knew definitely during this interview I wanted to ask you about it. You said to see what is right and not do it is the worst cowardice.
Yeah.
That you said you want to expound upon that?
Oh yeah, man. That's just like if you see somebody and they doing wrong, man, you supposed to be their homeboy, and you don't tell them that they doing wrong, and you see that they can better themselves, you just as much as a coward as anybody else. Like, cause you ain't trying to help him. You'll let him go down there and destroy himself or whatever. Like for some homeboys, like you with your homeboy and you go out and y'all get into it, you want to go out and shoot something. But you knew he was in the wrong from the beginning of what he did, and then you still condone it. Man, you just like a cow. You ain't no better than nobody else.
Yeah, I mean that's big. I mean, because like we as people every day we try to do the right thing, and it's like, and sometimes you don't even necessarily see yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I know if I do this, I got X, Y, and Z on me. I don't want to get in trouble if I got a family at the house and this, that, and the third. But you say, yo, I know my man is hard headed. You said that's my guy though, but he's hard headed, man. It's like, to me, sometimes I feel like personally, sometimes it can be a balancing act, especially you said with everything that we have going on. And you said that's not to make excuses for yourself or you saying your homeboy that's messing up, or you to be sitting there and be like, sometimes, because like I feel like even because like I have 5 kids, and 4 of those kids are girls. The girls are hard headed. So I sit there and a lot of times I'd be like, all right, I done told you what to do. Now, if you are hell bent on doing it your way, let me know how that works out for you, pimpin'. You said, so like, where do you draw the balance between those two type of deals? You know, because sometimes you gotta let a nigga bump their head.
Yeah, you gotta let them bump their head, but like, if I love you and I care for you, man, I want to see the best for you. So, like sometimes people be like, it hurt their feelings. I ain't really coming at your feelings. I'm coming at you as something I see, and I want to see you do better. Right. So, like a lot of times we take criticism as somebody putting us down or somebody saying this. Nah, bro, that mean go work on something. Like they ain't saying nothing bad that you can't change right now. You woke up today, you can change it. Man, go work on something. Go work on yourself. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gotta be the outsider that we talking about. It could be you. Go work on yourself.
Right. You said, like, I've been getting into it since the Super Bowl with everybody because I have an opinion, and just because I have an opinion does not mean it's facts. It just means it's my opinion. Just because everybody knows, whether it's music, whether it's comedy, whether it's R&B, whatever, it's all art. And at the end of the day, art is subjective. Not everybody's going to get the same thing out of your art. Now, given that being said, Rihanna, she's got the hits. When she was performing, the hits were hitting. They was hitting like a motherfucker. But her artistic interpretation of sperm going to a cell to show us that she was pregnant when we knew she was pregnant when the lights came on is not that entertaining to me. But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? So,
but then what type of predicament was she in? Did she already have obligations to fulfill this?
Mm-hmm.
So like it's just like if you got an obligation to fulfill this, bro, you might be sick, but hey man, I gotta get up and do this because I made an obligation that I was gonna do this. If I'm pregnant or not, I still got an obligation to go do this. Even though the people didn't want to see it, like you said, but she signed up for this. Did what you gotta get the people.
Right. And it's just like I said, I had no problem necessarily with the performance that I guess what I'm talking about is the story that I thought she was portraying. Like I said, sperm going to the fetus. You didn't say like with everybody dressed in white and her in red. That's what it spoke to me. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, okay, let's get off her not being her being pregnant. There is not a article of clothing of Kanye West that I like. Every article of clothing looked like something from The Walking Dead. You saying wardrobe department? I'm just saying that's just me.
Yeah, I don't wear it either. But then you gotta look at it like this: he got an influence on a whole lot of people who do wear it.
So absolutely.
So it's like, bro, I can't tell you what to wear. Mm-hmm. Like if you want to put on something and look like you came out of trash can, I can't tell you not to put that on and not look like you came out of trash can.
Yeah, but I'm not a hater if I say I don't like it, because I didn't say I didn't like Rihanna. I did not say I didn't like Kanye West or you said whatever. I just said that's not my life.
I'm just like you, Deuce. I feel like man, your opinion is your opinion. Mm-hmm. Now if you get mad at my opinion, man, bruh, it's nothing but my opinion. It's not no one else's opinion. You don't have to get mad at me for my opinion. This is personally my opinion. Like, if I don't wear Adidas, and I don't like Adidas, that's just my opinion. Like, you can love Adidas, but don't make me love Adidas because I don't love Adidas. I don't like Adidas. It's just like
when I said they were, like I said, when they were beating me up about the whole Rihanna thing, well, she's a billionaire, and my opinion does not take $1 out of her pocket.
Right. Like, that's just your opinion, though.
You so mad about my opinion against what I interpreted that you're now dick riding Rihanna. You said and hating on me over my opinion that doesn't align with yours. But we all should think for ourselves. But then when I think for myself, now you got a problem with it. You know what I mean? This is crazy.
To me, it ain't even that you got a problem with it. It's like you really got a problem with me.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't the fact that you don't even like my opinion. Somebody else could have said the same thing and you wouldn't have said nothing. It was the fact that I said. Sometimes that's how it be, the fact that I said that I didn't like this. People caught up into like, I want you to be this way because I'm this way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you don't think this way? Why you don't think this way? You don't think this was hot? Why you don't think this was hot? Everybody else say that this is hot.
Right.
Well, I'm not everybody else. I got my own, like you said, I think for myself. I got my own opinion.
Yeah. So, switching gears a little bit, like when you go into the studio and let's say you have an idea, you say like, is it like something I spoke on earlier? Like when, say like you'll hear a sound in your head and you're like, okay, this, and you start putting the beat together, and then you saying like, is it easier to write the words before the music for you or after you finish your beat?
Man, I ain't wrote down nothing in over 2 years.
Oh man, okay.
With the beats, it's just like when I get in and I start, I don't know what God gonna give me. It's just like creating. I might hear this sound, and I go from there. Like what's next? Man, I don't know. It's just coming to me. It's like reading the book. It's just coming to me out of nowhere. It's just coming to me like I'm finna write something. So, man, it's hard for me to put it together and explain it though. Like, as far as the drum lines and the bass lines, it's like something different. A lot of times when I used to think about cartoons.
Okay.
Like, how can I make this like more like movie theaterish?
Mm-hmm.
And then when I get in there and go to rapping, it's like, what do the beat? How do I feel on the beat?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do it make me feel like? Do it make me feel like I'm in the club and I want to party? Do it make me feel like I want to go lay up with somebody? You know what I'm saying? Do it make me want to talk about just something that's going on in my life or something like that? It just depends on. Then most of the time, it's the feeling that I'm in.
I did, yeah. So what you said right now, where you are in your life, what is your favorite type of record to make? Like right now where you are, because I know because you said like sometimes when you're young, it's the hood stuff. So you get a little older, you say you want to do your little 1-2 step. You say you get a little bit older than that. You say you want to slow it.
Mostly for the ladies, man.
Right,
yeah, mostly for the ladies, man. Like the more and more I get into it, it's like I don't want to be singing to no niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like it's cool and all that, but man, I don't want a bunch of niggas in my show. Like I want a bunch of women in my show, man. I don't want a bunch of niggas. Like
it's like it's funny because that you said that because like, literally most of the music is literally
for niggas. Yeah, like bro, I'm not with all that. Like bro, I'm mostly by myself anyway. So like I like I want to see some ass. I want to see a woman, man. I don't want no hard back. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So outside of music, what's a hobby of yours?
oh man, I got so many things that I be doing outside of music. Like man, I make shirts. I do CDs. Man, like I said, I make beats. Like man, I'm big on fashion. Like
Okay.
one of my favorite things to do is shop. I'm probably worse than the bitches shopping. Like I like to go shopping. I probably go shopping like twice a week.
Oh wow.
Like I'm my whole thing right now. What I'm on is I'm trying to get 365 pair of shoes, man, so I can switch up every day. You know?
Ain't that fair?
Yeah, I'm
And
on.
speaking of shirts, I am gonna have to holler at you because I'm gonna need that. Put on some hoodies.
Oh yeah, man, I got you. I got you.
He said, yeah, this is cool, but it's cold up here in Ohio, and I need some so I can still promote using
Oh
rocking
yeah,
them hoodies.
man. I always get that work in. You know, good promotion, good promotion.
Hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's like me, one of my biggest hobbies is like cars. I love cars. Like here in Ohio where I'm at, they got a pretty decent like classic car scene that and they come out in the springtime and the summertime and stuff like that. And I know you said you still got the purple people eater, right?
Yeah, I still got the purple people leader, man.
You know I love that car.
Oh
You
yeah,
said,
man.
You said, what was the basic inspiration into your vision for that car?
Oh man, the Joker.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The Joker. Like I used to have it purple and gray at first, and then it was just like it didn't hit like I wanted to. And then I watched the Joker when he had that little laughing face on, and I was like, man, that green and purple would look good together.
Right.
And so, man, believe this, man, it took me like about a month. I watched like YouTube videos, like straight for a month, man. Then I just went out there and painted.
Oh, you painted it yourself?
Yeah, I painted it myself.
Oh man, you did an awesome job on that one. I still remember that car to this day.
Yeah, I painted that, put the flakes in the top of the green and all that, man. Like, I just YouTube this shit, bro. Like,
Look, you see that right there once again speaks to your genius, because you said like I don't know what you did prior to you said painting it. I don't know if you had any background in painting or you just said, you know what, I'm gonna figure out how to do this myself because I know if I go to a shop they're gonna beat me over the head for something like this when I could easily figure out how to do it myself, which speaks to the genius of our black people that you said because we gonna figure out a way no matter what.
hey man, the old head told me, man, only way you pay for something, man, is you don't know how to do it.
Right.
And hey, if you can learn how to do it, man, ain't no use you paying for it. Just go out there and learn how to do it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. But you just like you said, so I'm like trying to use it. Well, I'm bridging the thing between you saying just like what you did with the car, and then you talking about you saying you're into fashion and into you saying shirts and so like you seem like you have a very eclectic style. It's just, but it's you. It's not trying to be anybody else. It's not even taking this from that or that from this. It's just like, no, this is what's in my head. Boom. This is me. Take it or leave it. And
Yeah, I pride myself on being the creator. Like no matter what I do, I try to create. I don't care if it's like on a t-shirt. I don't care if it's like painting. I don't care if it's music. Bro, I pride myself on being a creator. Like, that's one of the things I'm big on. Like, I ain't no use to sitting around and letting your mind go to waste when you can be learning something and do something different. You ain't got to be in one lane.
Absolutely. So, what do you have coming up in the near future?
Oh, man. I got like, right now I've been on the pace where I'm dropping 4 albums a year. So, I got another one coming out this month. And then Darius the Loon dropping next month. I got Champ dropping. Excuse me. I got Champ coming out. We working on Skillet video right now. We got Sativa beats. We're working on a package to put out. We're gonna put out just a beat compilation where, man, you can download this. It's free. Like, okay. You ain't gotta pay for these, man. You can download it and it's free. Just give us back our royalties on the back end.
I know that's right.
Like, but no, I know some people don't have access to spend big money, so I try to make an access to the small people too.
Right, and see, that's a beautiful thing because you said like me personally as a you said a smaller content creator. You said it's yeah, we got YouTube Studio where we can get you saying free tracks from to you use as background. You said for our videos and stuff like that. But there are so many content creators on YouTube and on the internet and the stuff like that. After a while, everybody's using the same music. You said so for you to be doing something like that, that's something you said that people are definitely gonna have to pay attention to because like dude, that is something special right there because you sit in this whole category and everybody's using the same music, and then now you got creators like yourself who's like, no, I bring something different to the table, but X, Y, and Z, blah 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 blah. You say, I make it work for you and everybody else. So
Right.
like, let me give you your flowers on that because that's something dope right there. You know what I mean? So you said where did that idea come from, and so far, what are some of the benefits that you're getting from that particular action?
I did it one time about 5 years ago, and I just noticed like I did it. I ain't promoted. I ain't do nothing. I just noticed like I looked up one day and there was like 10,000 streams on it, and it was like, okay, it's more people who need this instead of just like it's cool for me to make beats and sell them and have this going on over here, but then like you said, for the content creator, background music, placements on, like you can put this in a movie, you can put this on anything, on a scene or whatever. Like it's all different avenues that you can make money from for music. So like that's one of the things I said. Don't just stay in one lane with the music. Like I even got a recording studio, but I'm not just gonna be basing all this on me recording records. Like you got to step outside your box sometimes. And
Like
it's giving back.
exactly, that's what I was just getting ready to say. Exactly, it's giving back. You're saying, with giving back, is there like something else that like? Let's say we got an up and coming. You said somebody that just got a 4-track recorder or something like that, or Fruity Loops and a laptop right now. You said, but and they're trying to just now getting started. What's one piece of advice you can give that kid that just got Fruity Loops and his HP laptop or his MacBook or whatever?
Oh man, you just not starting. Let's get to it. It ain't nothing. It's whatever you think of up here, man. It's all in your mind, man. You can be whatever you want to be. It just depends on how you want to go about it, man. Like, so that's how I look at it, bro. Like, cause everybody lane ain't for you. You got to find out what's for you and what you like to do.
Right. You say because like I know you've seen it. You've seen working in the business, working in the industry. The Pro Tools people having so much disdain and disrespect for the Fruity Loop people. You said when both of y'all sitting there, y'all are trying to attain the same goal. What is you hating for? You know what I mean?
It's a young generation and a new generation. That's all that is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but sometimes you got to move out the way and merge the two.
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause this how I look at it. If I go over there and be like, bro, you ain't nothing cause you making that on Fruity Loops and you ain't making that in Pro Tools, you ain't making it on analog. You ain't gonna be nothing. But then you can't say that because then you got Metro Boomin, you got all these other producers who done made millions of dollars off Fruity Loops. So how can you judge and say that vice versa? It really don't matter. It's just music, man.
Right. Like to me, I kind of equate the whole argument as just as stupid as the iPhone Android argument.
Yeah, like, bro,
They were doing damn near the same shit with the phone. Oh, but you can FaceTime. Dude, I'm on an interview right now on my phone. You say, like, it don't matter whether you got Android, iPhone, like at the end of the day, you got your iPhone to sit there and use it and to show off in front of people or whatever to say you got the newest freaking iPhone. And this person over here is taking their Android and they're actually making money off something you spent $1,400 to say, oh, look what I got.
Yeah, but it go back to like what we was talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
you just mad at my opinion.
Yeah.
Like you just don't like my opinion.
Right.
Like, hey, bro,
And
that's
like I had this conversation with my 19-year-old. She goes, "Pops, you're not popping if you don't have an iPhone." I was like, "Well, what is so good about an iPhone?" "Well, you can do FaceTime." "I don't like talking to you niggas when you're in my face. So what the hell I need FaceTime for?" You know what I'm saying? He's like, "Well, Pops, you can send all these dope emojis." "I'll be 40 in a week. What the hell do I look like sending emojis?" You just like you're not selling. You just it's like so like all the reasons you're trying to get me to jump over to your opinion, you're not selling. Which usually, like I said, goes back to usually like because they'll sit there like, well, Rihanna's got $1 billion, or Chris Rock did this, you know what I'm saying? He really got on Will. That's your opinion. That's not mine. You know what I mean?
yeah, but I feel like you know, they be trying to force it on you sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Like they be trying to force their opinion on you. Like so, look, bro. The thing I started doing is, yeah, you're right. Like I don't care what you talking about. Like, bro, once I see that you like that and you feel some type of way about my opinion, bro, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Just let it go after that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
cause if not, bro, it's like it's gonna cause a problem. You're gonna get in your feelings. The next thing you know, it's gonna be like, bro, it wasn't even worth all of this. Like, so yeah, you was right. Like, but I'm gonna laugh it off.
Right.
Like, I'm gonna let you have it, cause like I see what type of person you is. You and your opinion. You want everybody to agree with you. Like, so I understand that.
Okay. You like in like you said, like I said, because we're talking about giving back, we're also talking about opinions and things like that. When you said when to delve back into giving back, when you go, let's say there's a somebody that's been writing, you know what I'm saying, and they want to go into the studio the first time, because I don't think a lot of people ask this question. What is studio etiquette for you said for a new artist?
Oh man, come prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Like studio editor, come prepared, man. Like that's one of the worst things that the engineer want to see is, man, you coming up and you wasting his time and you bullshit. And he got to sit here and he know you on the time. And then when he tell you the price after you sit there and play with that man time, oh man, you ain't gonna like the consequences, man. Like, so my best thing is, bro, come in and be ready to do what you gotta do, bro.
Right.
Like,
Like we said, like one thing I would say, like definitely come prepared, but at least just an expounding upon that was definitely run through your verse a few times. Of course, I'm not even going to cap to you. I'm guilty of not doing it because when we did that, you said when I came and recorded in the studio, I did not. I'm not. Luckily, I'm professional enough that I was able to get through it quick enough to where we could have fun for the rest of the time. But you know, just like I'm pretty sure you've dealt with those that you get all the way to the end before they get it done, and y'all been somebody's been pulling their hair out the entire time. You know what I'm saying?
oh yeah, man, you know that happened a lot. You know, hey, but that's part of being in the studio. That's why, like, sometimes I get to talking, like, bro, like, you ain't say this, but see, then sometimes it's just like I get in there and I get so much into the music that, especially if you got something.
Mm-hmm.
If you hear something and I know you got something, oh, bro, we finna get this right.
Right.
Oh, we finna get this right. We finna put that work in. Then sometimes, bro, I can hear somebody and they be right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, bro, we finna get to work. Like, that might be the last time you pay for studio. Like, we finna get to work. Like, I'm finna build something around you. But then the whole thing I learned about doing that when I was young is like, everybody ain't got that drive like you do.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, you can put that work in for somebody thinking that it's gonna be this. Then when they get done, bro, you see they really ain't got no work ethic.
But that's true too. Just like to me, one thing like the pandemic, you said really showed us as people as who's got it and who don't. Because you said like you either found out you was gonna make a way or you was gonna find a way to just take what they give you. And which is one of the reasons why I used to even started dabbling into wanting to do exactly what I'm doing now. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I got a platform, and there are people that are looking to incur about more interesting people, which is like I don't give a damn if you're a janitor. I don't give a damn if you're a Fortune 500 CEO. Somebody's gonna take something away from your story, which is exactly why I wanted to sit down with you. So you said, what's something about your story that you want to tell? You saying the people, to get them to understand exactly where you're coming from and why you said you think the way you think. You know what I mean?
Man, if I tell you my life story, man, look, I don't think I'm gonna tell you don't give up, don't never give up. Man, I've been shot in the head twice, and I had cancer, and I lost my kid's mom. Bro, they didn't try to say I got diabetes and all type of stuff, bro. Like, it's on you. Don't give up, man. Just keep on going. When you think it's harder, bro, it can be a whole lot harder. Just keep on going though.
I know that's right. And see, like short and sweet and to the point, but it makes sense because like everything that you just named, you just barely scratched the surface. You know what I'm saying? But you sit there and barely but you let people know I done been through some shit and I'm still here. I'm still going. The grind don't stop. You know what I'm saying?
It don't matter, man. I got kids to feed, bro. Like at the end of the day, man, I'm a grown man. I stand on that. Like, so I ain't finna be crying about it. I ain't finna be none of that, man. When it go time, and it go time. Like, they depend on me. So if they depend on me, sure, bro, I gotta get it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even if I'm about to go, then I still gotta go. Mm-hmm. Like, sure, bro. That's how I look at it, bro. Ain't nobody gonna give you nothing.
No, not at all. You say one of your guys is just kind of like just not 100% himself. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you can tell he going through it, but you saying like he already knows that you got this mentality, this mindset. It's like how do you go about encouraging your guy? You said like talking to you. I know you said earlier that you said they may not like how you say it, but they're gonna respect how you said what you said. You said, what's your process of talking to your guy?
I tell my guys straight up, but my guys hard-headed. They don't listen. They want to fall in the hole first, and then come back and be like, Kinney Wayne, man, I should have listened, man. Like, when you told me this, bro, I should have listened, bro. Like, I shouldn't even played it that way. Like, bro, I told you how it was gonna turn out, but like, hey, that's all I can do. I can tell you, but you know what I'm saying. If I don't tell you, I'll be more of an asshole.
Right. So you said. What's the biggest other than don't give up, you said life lesson you could give to somebody?
Man, just keep learning. Like, bro, you keep learning and keep failing. Mm-hmm. The more you fail, the more you learn.
And you said, and definitely do not be afraid to pick up a book. You said, hell, you said if you don't feel like picking up a book, pick up your phone. You can find that exact same text on your phone. Mm-hmm. You want to anyway. You saying find something you can learn. You know.
Yeah, everybody got a niche or something, man. You just got to find out what it is.
Yeah, absolutely. You said what are your social medias and how can people get in contact with you?
Man, Kinney Wayne, Kinney goddamn Wayne on Facebook and Instagram. Everywhere else is just Kinney Wayne, man. You can find me anywhere on all platforms. I'm out there running.
Okay, so the best way, like if they wanted to hit you up for studio time, or potential artist development, or anything like that. So, what's the best avenue of getting in contact with you to procure that using going forward?
You can either hit up Darius the Loon, because he got a big following, or you can hit up me directly on Instagram, Facebook, wherever I'm at, man. You hit me. It don't even matter, man. I'm working wherever you call me. You can call my phone. You can send it by a bird. However you want to send it, man. We're going to get to work.
And so you said, it's like, is there one genre of, I know you mentioned opera earlier, but you said like, does it matter the genre of music or art that you said that a potential person might bring to you that you said?
Oh no, man. I'm from Tennessee. I deal with everything. Hey, country, rock and roll, whatever it is, man. I deal with dabbling and all that.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that, brother. You said it like this has been an amazing interview. You said, like I said, I will edit the hiccup out. Trust and believe. You said we're gonna make sure that it's straight. I definitely appreciate you doing this with me, brother. You know what I'm saying? And we definitely gonna have to do this again. You know,
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, this is something, like I said, I want to make sure that you said that because I do have a small platform that's growing, that I want to give everybody that I've had the opportunity to be in the room with or to have a conversation with, to sit there and share a conversation with my platform, so that way it brings other people into our conversation or into our either how we think, or you could learn something. You said because you never can't not learn something from somebody. You know what I mean?
Right. I just appreciate you having me on here, man.
You're welcome, brother. And like I said, once again, we will do it again. And you said, like I said, y'all, this has been That Guy Dub. You need to make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe, turn on that bell, turn on all the post notifications. You don't miss another video. Without further ado, That Guy Dub, my man Kinney Wayne, we checking out of here, man. Peace.
All right, peace.
All right, hang on.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dave Wallencheck, the owner of Redline Radio LLC, and I'm going to take a minute to tell you what we're about here at Redline Radio.
Pause. Rewind.
I am a 2015 graduate of the Ohio Media School, and one day I had a dream to own a radio station. Well, not only do I have one, but now I have two studios. One is located at 4941 Pearl Road, Cleveland, Ohio. The other one, which is our state-of-the-art studio, green screen 360 cameras, top-of-the-line microphones, great producing. That is located at 60 Front Street in Berea, Ohio.
So interested in trauma and what happens to the body, especially with women. So do you have anything that happened to you, something that was traumatic for your body that still kind of sits in there and in your mind?
Of a contract because of how they were viewed, how they identified themselves. It's paperwork.
We currently have 18 shows and growing each day. If you have an idea for a podcast, look us up right there, Redline Radio LLC. Not only do we have 18 shows, but we have 17 sponsors who have supported us throughout the years.
It's also what? I don't need you to correct me.
Every time you make a play or get yardage, there's a holding penalty. Wait, we actually had positive yardage today?
Performing or your first?
Yeah, my origin story is about Saturday. My parents were killed in the alley coming from the movie.
Rob for this piece of monkey trash. So, why is this movie ranked
Getting ready to say, y'all can take it up with me. My inbox is open. Facebook, Don Peterson. Instagram, Don Pizzle 216. Inbox me, DM me. Y'all have an issue with what I'm getting ready to say.
The show, and I'm your host, Lex Vegas, a.k.a. Smarty McFly, a.k.a. Peter Popoff, a.k.a. King Petty, a.k.a. Smarty Belly the Don, a.k.a. the notorious Lex.V, a.k.a. Dick the Bruiser,
You know, so if you're having them adult parties, you want to hit up the snack dealer, you can contact her. You can contact AC And that's at 216-800-3881. IG, your favorite snack dealer, _DM for orders.
Was a fucking weird one, to say the least. Started off with a Christian McCaffrey trade, though.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming.
1 through 28? No, 2 through 28. Slavery. I just had one. We deserve a chance. In fact, 2 through 28. Slavery.
So we're gonna read some ads before we go further to the show.
Sharing information and finding ways to help each other, because we're all just trying to make it through.
Absolutely. Because like a lot of people like assume that it was just gonna be automatic. No, it's not gonna be automatic, but it is a simple process. Make sure you go to that website. We got it up in the chat and all that good stuff. And I'll say it one more time before we close this segment out.
Have you ever faked it?
At times, yes.
I think we all have. I had to fake it a lot here lately whenever I was all last year. Oh shit.
Came up for me as I was actually scrolling on TikTok. I want everybody to see how I saw it, so y'all know tell me if I'm tripping or not, because I don't know. But anyway, so I'm on TikTok. I'm scrolling
And also, if you're looking to join the Redline Radio family, we are currently looking for interns. All you got to do is look me up on Facebook at David Wallencheck, or you can send us a message in our Redline Radio Facebook or Instagram. I know a lot of you guys out there want to get into the business of podcasting. Well, we can teach you everything you need to know about podcasting here at Redline Radio LLC. Not only that, we can also teach you the media side at Redline Media Group. So you can follow us on YouTube at Redline Media Group LLC. And while you're at it, can you please go subscribe, like, and share Redline Radio LLC, Redline Media Group. Again, I'm Dave Wallencheck, your owner of Redline Radio, and that's just a little bit of information about us here at the station.